with JD Janitorial Services here in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Oh, hi, my name is Maria. I'm from Raudales Cleaning Services in Cary, North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Shontea McNeil with Jdjanholt Cleaning Service in Clinton, North Carolina.
And I'm Rosie.
Hi everyone, we're here today. First of all, before we get to the point, let me say I want to thank all you ladies, everybody for coming. I want to thank Shontea. I want to give an extra shout out to Shontea because Shontea had to push me because I'm always getting these phone calls every week or every other day or so where someone's calling for ideas, and I'm always telling her, you know, and she's like, you got to help people, you know, like you got to help people. And so she forced me into doing this. So thank you, Shontea. We're going to give that one to you, girl. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing. We are women empowering ourselves and then our business, because you can't empower a business unless you empower yourself first. So women helping others to shine. We will find power in the knowledge. So we have a couple things here that we don't do. We don't be afraid to ask. You know, I've never been, if I got a question, I'm going to ask you. So don't ever be afraid. Don't ask. There's nothing out there I've never heard. So you can ask me anything. Text it to me. I'll never tell your identity. I might laugh about it, but I swear I won't tell anybody. And don't forget to take deep breaths. And don't give up. So just a rundown of what we're doing here today. We have this sheet. We have actually a couple sheets, which are apps that, you know, help you track employees, for instance. You can tell if they're on the job, T-sheets. Then we have Google Ads versus, you know, where you're paying or talking to someone on it. You can do all this from your own device, you know. Now, let me jump over here. Back to businesses. Okay, so a lot of people, business people, especially as new beginners coming on, you don't know so many things. So I'm just going to throw a few pointers out there for you. Business, it's got to be registered. It has to be registered. So you go to your county courthouse and you register your business at a county of deeds. It don't cost you but like $5 or $10, you know. It's in there forever. Nobody can take your business in your county, okay? So the rest of your questions, common sense is going to be with Secretary of State of whatever state you're in. We're in NC here, so it's going to be nc.com. I do a lot of business with them, with some other businesses that I also run. GOVNC is where you apply for your tax ID number. Let me say a little bit about BBB.org, Better Business Bureau, which they're based in South Carolina, but they're based on so many states. If you look me up, I have an A+. I've had an A+ for over 20 years. I'd like to keep it that way. Bonds, they're sometimes a big thing. They're really a big thing because you need them if any damage occurs. You never know if there's going to be any damage. So if you're not insured, you're going to have to pay it out of the pocket. So unless you got money, have your bond. Business insurance is rarely asked for unless it's a large contractor or a corporation. So that's not a real necessity because most businesses you're cleaning for, they have their own individual insurance anyway. So like they don't stress out over things like that. Now workman's comp. Workman's comp is probably one of the biggest things that probably bound us together and made us end up being where we're at, because we're not just subcontractors, we're contractors, we're subbers, and you know, that's where workman's comp comes in. You know, you win a bid and, oh, well, I can't afford to spend $2,000 out of the pocket today for insurance, but hey, your friend just won a bid, share your insurance with her. You know, sub it out, work with her, you know what I'm saying? Teamwork, help each other, everybody eats, okay? So you kind of got a little grasp of the common sense on that. So if you have any questions, hit me back. Okay, so the team does everything. Your team, your people, okay? Take care of your people. Employees, you're gonna have to apply for an employee ID number through your local state. Now me, I prefer 1099s, which is a hassle sometimes, but that's what I do, because usually I sub people. It's better for me to sub to me personally, just me. I like to sub people because if I sub someone, if they got a passion for this like I do, they're gonna do just as good job as I do. But even when me subbing them, I still go out to every job once to twice a week, so neither here or there. Okay, now pricing, I'm not gonna get too much into pricing. If you do have any questions, however, you can shoot me an email, a text, or whatever. This is going to be public, and I don't want anybody's numbers out there. Now, I'm going to pass this conversation over to Maria because my final thing on our empowerment meeting today, this is our first meeting, by the way, is going to be CDC. You got to stay updated with the CDC, guys. Most of all, stay safe. Maria?
Okay, so based on what Theresa said about the CDC, if you're going to start a business, a cleaning business, you really need to stay abreast on the CDC because Theresa said earlier that a lot of things change on there daily, so you have to stay abreast, you have to be knowledgeable. Because for me, when I'm calling businesses trying to, get an appointment with a decision maker, when I go there, I have to be knowledgeable about what the CDC requires. I can't just go to the appointment and not know anything. I have to go there, and if they ask me questions, I need to be able to answer. Like one question a guy had, it wasn't about the CDC, it was about a chemical. He said, when I was going to pass out flyers, he asked me, why is it that I bought this product that kills the coronavirus, why does it smell like bleach? He said that they said that's no bleaches in there, and I said, sir, you have to make sure that you're following the dilution, that you're diluting the chemical properly, number one. Number two, I said, I use a product, there's several products on the market. Teresa, I think you use Terminator.
Yeah, I use Terminator.
Teresa uses Terminator. I use a product called Neutral Q, and what you do is you dilute the 1 ounce of Neutral Q into 1 gallon of water. Or it might be, maximum is usually 2 ounces to 1 gallon. What is that for Terminator?
It's pretty much the same, isn't it? Yeah,
Okay.
It's like an ounce, I think it's 1 ounce per gallon.
Okay.
So you have to be very cautious, you do have to be very cautious with that.
Yeah, and so that was just a basic question he asked me. And the reason I was able to answer him was because I read up. I read up on the chemicals I use. I read the safety data sheets and everything just so that I don't appear to be, so that they can trust me. Because basically what it comes down to is if I say, well, I don't know, whatever, they're not going to trust that I know anything. And another thing Theresa mentioned was helping each other out. Theresa helped me out on a job at a massage spa, and I was really grateful because the person who owned the spa asked if I had a bond. I did not have a bond, so I asked Theresa if she could help me to clean it, and she said, you know what, I have a bond, don't worry about it. So we kind of helped each other out. She helped me with the cleaning as well as her other 2 employees, and we got the job done in a very, very quick amount of time. And that's what you have to do. You have to teamwork with other people. And I'm going to turn it over to Shontea right now.
Just to buddy off of what Maria and Teresa was saying, teamwork makes the dream work, guys.
Yes.
So that's what this is about. Us all coming together to bounce ideas off one another, to be a support group for one another, either in business or whatever comes up that you need to talk to somebody about. Because maybe Teresa's busy, she can't get up and can't speak to Maria that day, or speak to me, and we can just go to somebody else, which is a really great thing if you know anything about business. But sometimes you're out here and you just feel like you're all alone. But that's what this is about. We're here to empower everybody who wants to know more about the cleaning business or any business, because a basic business is basic business. Either you're going to have a good business or you're going to have a bad business. So, it's best if we all work together to make sure everything comes together. And by working together, we're not only supporting one another, we're also making one another money, which is always a great thing. So, again, teamwork makes the dream work. Stay 6 feet away from everybody. Wash your hands. Clean your houses. Clean your cars. The inside, please. And everybody just stay safe.